You know, we've all seen those amazing before and after pictures, but what about the messy, confusing, and sometimes frustrating during? Well, today we're diving into what really happens in the first 30 days when you make a huge change to your diet. We're talking about the surprising highs, the really tough lows, and the science behind why your body seems to fight you every step of the way before it finally gets on board.
So you're ready to do it. You're ready to go all in on a new way of eating. That's awesome. But honestly, beyond all the meal prep and the motivational quotes, what should you actually brace yourself for? Because those first few weeks, they can feel like a total biological roller coaster. And knowing what's coming around each turn is the absolute key to not getting thrown off.
Okay, let's talk about that first week. This is often the hardest part, for sure. Think about it. Your body has been running on one type of fuel, maybe for years, and then bam, you suddenly give it something completely different. It is a genuine shock to the system, and yeah, it often feels exactly like one. Right around days 2 and 3, a lot of people feel what the Whole30 program perfectly calls the hangover. And it feels just like it sounds. You get headaches, you're hit with this crushing fatigue, and you might be, let's just say, seriously irritable. Now, this is not a sign that you're failing. It's actually your body going through withdrawal from all the sugar and processed stuff it's gotten used to. But that hangover feeling, it's not just in your head. Oh no, it is the first real sign of a massive biological battle kicking off deep inside you. So what is going on that causes this huge crash? Well, the answer lies in your gut. So let's talk about your gut microbiome. Just try to picture it as this bustling, crowded city of trillions of bacteria, all living in your digestive system. These little guys are way more important than you think. They play a huge role in everything from your digestion to your mood, and they are incredibly sensitive to whatever food you send their way. And get this is how fast your entire internal world can flip. Scientific studies have shown that your gut microbiome can change, and I mean dramatically change, in as little as 24 to 72 hours. That hangover you're feeling, it's not just you being tired. It is the direct result of a massive power struggle happening between trillions of tiny organisms inside of you. Wild, right? So once you make it through that initial shock, and you will, you enter a whole new phase. You're past the worst of that hangover, but your body's internal renovation project is far from over. Welcome to the adjustment period. Now, around day 8 or 9, you might experience something that is just so frustrating. You've been eating clean for over a week, you're doing everything right, and yet your pants feel tighter. This is that classic moment of panic where you think, what is going on? This isn't working. Okay, but hold on, don't throw in the towel just yet. This bloating is actually a good sign. It really is. It means your gut bacteria are adapting to all these new, higher fiber foods. It's just a temporary rebalancing act while the good guys in your gut learn how to work with their new fuel. The most important thing you can do is just push through it. This little timeline here maps out some of those big emotional hurdles. So you've got the bloat around day 8, then you hit day 10, which, believe it or not, is statistically the hardest day. It's when most people quit. Then a couple of days later, your brain might start to rebel with these incredibly vivid junk food dreams. It's crazy. But, and this is a big but, if you can just hang on until day 16, you hit the turning point, and this is where everything starts to feel worth it. And this is the reward for all of that hard work. After you get through that tough adjustment, a lot of people hit this phase of incredible energy and mental clarity. It's famously been nicknamed tiger blood by the Whole30 community. I mean, this quote just says it all, right? Your energy is through the roof, you've kicked the cravings, you are generally more awesome. It's not just about having more physical energy to get through the day. It's about that clear head, stable moods, and this amazing feeling of being in control. Those cravings that were screaming at you for 2 weeks, they just start to fade away. And here's the cool part. This tiger blood thing isn't just some made-up feeling. It's backed by the science of a healthier gut. The experience maps directly to the signs of an improved microbiome. You get consistent energy without those afternoon crashes, way less bloating, a better mood overall, and just sharper thinking. This is the payoff you've been working for. But, and this is important, getting to that tiger blood state and staying there long-term takes more than just willpower, especially if your big diet change involves eating a lot more plants and less meat. There's actually a hidden nutritional risk that can sneak up and undermine all of your amazing progress. Just take a look at what happens here. As you move along the spectrum from a typical omnivore diet all the way over to a vegan one, you can see that the availability of one absolutely critical nutrient just plummets until it completely disappears from your food sources if they aren't fortified. We are talking about vitamin B12, and here is the single most critical fact you need to know about it. Plants do not make B12. It's produced by bacteria, and it's found pretty much exclusively in animal products. So what does that mean? It means if you reduce or you completely eliminate those foods from your diet, you must find another way to get it.
And the numbers here are pretty stark. Research shows that the average person who eats meat gets about 7.2 micrograms of B12 a day. The average vegan, if they're not supplementing, gets just 0.4. That is a massive gap for an essential nutrient that your brain and your body absolutely need to function properly.
Researchers have a name for this. They call it a hidden hunger. You can feel totally full, you can be eating tons of healthy food, but you're essentially starving your body of B12. And the symptoms are so tricky because they look just like everyday stress. Fatigue, brain fog, memory issues, even depression. They're so easy to miss until the deficiency gets really serious.
So how do you get all the amazing benefits of a diet change while also protecting yourself from these hidden risks? Well, the key, as with most things, is to be proactive and to be informed.
So here are 5 key recommendations from the experts. Step 1, and probably the easiest, is to just take a daily B12 supplement. You should also start checking labels for B12 fortified foods, like a lot of plant milks are. Third, really pay attention to your body. Be aware of those sneaky symptoms like fatigue or brain fog. It's also a really good idea to get your blood levels checked by a doctor. And finally, when you're making a big shift like this, don't be afraid to get some professional advice. So you see, a diet change isn't just about what you decide to put on your plate. It's a full-on biological negotiation with your own body. Understanding that initial shock, pushing through the adjustment period, and planning for the hidden risks, that is what separates a temporary diet from a truly lasting transformation. So the real question isn't just what you'll eat, but how you'll plan for the entire journey.